Oh, Salakia. Salakia. I wanted to get the book of Galatians. Okay. I am gonna edit the video, so I'll just put this at the end of the one I've done. Okay. We'll go to the book of Galatians now. Okay. The 4th chapter. Galatians chapter 4. Okay. And 22. For it is written that Abraham had 2 sons. Okay. Abraham had actually 8 in total, 8 sons, but this is the 2 for the sake of the allegory. Okay. For the scripture's sake, is highlighting 2 sons. Okay. For it is written that Abraham had 2 sons, the one by a bondmaid and the other by a free woman. Okay. Which is talking about Hagar, which was the bondmaid, and Salakia is talking about Hagar, which is the bondmaid, and Sarah, which is the free woman. Okay, but he who was he was of the bondwoman was born after the flesh, but he of the free woman was by promise. Okay, which Isaac, what was the son of Abraham, and Sarah. Okay, and Ishmael is the son of Abraham and Hagar. Okay, 24th verse, which things are an allegory, for these are the 2 covenants, the one from the Mount Sinai, which gendereth to bondage, which is Hagar. Okay, let's continue reading. 25th verse, for this Hagar is Mount Sinai in Arabia. Okay, and answereth to Jerusalem. Okay, really, all nations in the spirit answer to the Israelites, because we are the sons of the Most High. Okay, all nations answer to us, or should. Okay, just like it said in Genesis that Esau is supposed to serve Jacob. Okay, the elder shall serve the younger. But guess what? This devil, he despised his birthright. Okay, in the spirit. Okay, and answereth to Jerusalem, which now is and is in bondage with her children. Okay, so it says Jerusalem is in bondage with her children, which is the Israelite, which is us, which is me. Okay, we are in bondage. Okay, but Jerusalem, 26th verse, but Jerusalem, which is above, okay, which is above every nation, okay, which is above every nation, okay, the creme de la creme, okay, the salt of the earth, okay, which is above is free. It says the truth shall make you free. Okay, so this is really the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Okay, that have the mark in their foreheads. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all. Okay, so that cuts the Africa doctrine, because Ham was a son of Noah, which became the progenitor of all the dark races, but not the Negroes, which is written in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. That's the son of Ham, or Ham, which is where you get the word chemet, which is where you get the word chemistry, which chemistry is basically dealing with heat. Okay, for it is written, rejoice, thou barren that bearest not, break forth and cry, thou that travailest not, for the desolate have many more children than she which have an husband. Okay, so their fruit, okay, they seem to be prospering in the world. Okay, but it even says in the book of Exodus that the more they afflicted us, the more we multiplied and grew. Okay, so on one hand you got that, but on the other hand you got this. Okay, because the Lord always gives we always shine. Okay, even in the darkness. Okay, 28th verse, now we brethren, as Isaac was, are the children of promise. But as then he that was born after this flesh, he that was born after the flesh, check how flesh, the F is in a small f, okay, persecuted him that was born after the spirit, okay, which is the Israelites, which is us, okay, even so it is now, okay. Nevertheless, what saith the scripture? Cast out the bondwoman and her son, for the son of the bondwoman shall not be here with the son of the free woman, okay? Because guess what? These heathens, okay, Ishmael, the son of the bondwoman, guess what? They're eating good now, okay? Driving the Lamborghinis and that, and all of this shit. But it's about to do a fucking 180, okay? The first shall be last and the last shall be first, okay? For the son of the bondwoman shall not be here with the son, with the son of the free woman. So then, brethren, we are not children of the bondwoman, but of the free. That has to be said, okay? Because we are in bondage, which it says that, okay? In the 25th verse, it says that Jerusalem is in bondage, okay? Let's get another scripture. And there's also a scripture that says, women, children are our oppressors, okay? Talking about the so-called white man because he's just an overgrown kid, okay? And he says women rule over them, okay? That's a scripture too, okay? So these are all curses, okay? That we have to suffer. The 11th verse. Matthew chapter 11 and 12. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, okay? The kingdom of heaven, it only pertains to the Israelites, okay? The 12th verse. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violent take it by force, okay? So yeah, man. And let's just get the so it says the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, okay? Whether or not George Floyd, it was a setup or whatever, George Floyd is an Israelite, okay? And it says, he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye, okay? So yeah, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, okay? 13, 14. Isaiah chapter 14 and 1. For the Lord Yahawah will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers, okay, the Israelite foreigners, okay, Israelites, okay, that were estranged, okay, to be alienated from their culture, will be brought back to their culture, okay, because it says that no man will have to teach his neighbor, okay, that's in Hebrews 8 and 8, okay, that no man will have to teach his neighbor again, because everyone should know the Lord, okay, that's in the kingdom of heaven. When we be brought into our own land, okay, the kingdom of heaven will be on the earth. Heaven, which means rulership, okay, and hell meaning slavery, okay, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, okay, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Okay, 3rd verse. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from thy hard bondage, wherein thou was made to serve, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how have the oppressors ceased? The golden city ceased. Okay, the Lord have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. Okay, that's talking about America, okay, which is known as Babylon, mystery Babylon the Great. Judgment will be executed, okay, from on high, okay. So again, like to all praises to Yahweh, BAHASHEM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHEM, QADASH, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom.